Hello, everybody. I hope that your week is off to an amazing start. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Make sure that you're putting in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love to give you a shout out. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Please put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love to give you a shout out. I appreciate you guys getting on. I hope that your week is off to an amazing start. Mine is off to a great start. Hi, Delvine. How are you? How you doing? Are you going to be joining me for Let's Talk About Sex? I hope you are. That's going to be on my birthday. How you been doing? How's that baby? Well, it ain't no baby. He's probably walking by now. How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you. Yes, you're gonna be joining me. I appreciate you. Kiss the baby for me. You guys make sure that you put it in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love to give you a shout out. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me on my Facebook. I appreciate you. Again, you guys, I hope that your week is off to a great start. Thank you for kissing that baby for me. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would love to give you a shout out. And as you guys know, it is Tuesday. And you guys know what goes down here on Tuesday. Wife Chat goes down here on Tuesday. So do me a favor. Make sure that you hit that share button and let everybody know that I'm on here. From Maryland, hi, how are you? Hi, Conchita. I hope I said that your name, Conchita. I hope yes, you've registered. You registered for Let's Talk About Sex. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you. Thank you. You guys, what I'm talking about is I have a workshop coming up on my birthday, February the 10th, called Let's Talk About Sex. And it's for wives. And I would love for you guys to join us. Hi, from North Carolina. I appreciate you. Fila, from North Carolina, I appreciate you for getting on here. Hi, Ed from PA. I appreciate you for getting on here. I appreciate you guys so much. This chat comes from a husband from Australia. Did I do a good job? Australia. He's a husband from Australia. He says, Dr. Gail, I watch your replay all the time from Australia. My wife keeps telling me that I need to do and to be more romantic. I buy her flowers. We have a date night. I'm not really sure what she is talking about being more romantic. Can you please help? We have been married 9 years and been together 11 years. Okay. Now, romance comes in so many different packages. Okay. And everybody has a different definition of what romance is and how it feels and what they need for them to feel that they're in a romantic situation. Okay. So let me give you what the Webster Dictionary says that romance is. Webster Dictionary says romance is a feeling or excitement of majesty and mystery associated with love. Okay. Let me give you my definition of romance. It's intimacy, passion, affection towards one another. That's my definition. Okay. But everybody has a different definition of what romance is. Okay. Why is romance important in a relationship? It allows you to feel closer. It allows you to feel committed. It allows you to feel accepted. And it allows you to feel wanted in a relationship. Okay. And again, what I consider being romantic could be something totally different for another woman. It could be something totally different for another man. Now, most of the time, In movies, they present romance as, the petals, rose petals coming up the steps and all over the bathroom, and a glass of champagne and beautiful lingerie laid on the bed, and or a hot steamy shower, and you see the silhouette and they're kissing each other. Or it could be, growing up, we used to look at, as the, the white horse, he's coming in on a white horse and he rescues her. That's romantic. Everybody has a different taste. Everybody has a different thought. Everybody has a different way of being romantic. What I would say is, to you, this man from Australia, is you seem to be doing the flowers, you seem to be doing the date nights, and that means that your wife is not looking for something like that. So what you need to do is ask your wife, what does romance look like to you? Ask your wife the question. What does it look like to you? What does it feel like to you? Because it might be something totally unexpected and something totally that you would have never thought about doing. And that's the problem. We're not communicating our needs, our wants, and our desires. You're doing what people say is romantic, giving the flowers, going on out on date nights, but she's still saying that is not meeting what she wants. So ask the question. And let me just tell you what romance can do for your marriage. It can allow you to feel listened and heard and feel connected to your spouse. It can also allow you to feel like you are one with that person. Romance and intimacy have nothing to do with sex. So I want you to stop thinking that way. Most people clump romance and intimacy with sex. Can you have great romance and intimacy that leads to amazing sex? The answer is absolutely yes, but they don't have anything to do with it, okay? And so let me just give you some things that you need to do to feel and to set the stage for romance. Make sure that you touch each other on a regular basis. And that looks like holding hands. That looks like cuddling. That looks like kissing. Nothing to do with sex. Again, can romance lead to sex? Absolutely. But you want to make sure that you touch on a regular basis, because that's the way that you connect, not just physically, but you can connect mentally as well, because you can transfer energy between you two. And that's where the spark happens, okay? Number 2, practice your spouse's love language. If you don't know your spouse's love language, you should learn it, because it's important, because that's the way that's the thing that makes them tick. That is the way that they stay connected, and that's the way you can stay connected to them, by speaking your spouse's love language, okay? Number 4, make sure that you date each other. And dating each other is not always going to a fancy restaurant or whatever. You can plan some amazing date nights right at your home. You can plan, the other night, it was so cold here in Maryland, but Gail and I did a date night on our deck with a fire pit, and we had the best time out there. We did a movie under the stars, because we got a chance to get on a big blanket and cuddle with the fireplace, and we watched the movie. It was just a great time, and we didn't spend too much money. The only thing we did was do the takeout. So you don't always have to be spending all this money to have a great date. Just think outside the box, okay? Number 5, show each other some gratitude. We're so quick to be able to tick off all the things that our spouses do wrong. What about tick off the things that they do right? Find the things that they do right and show them some gratitude, okay? Number 6, make quality time for your spouse. And quality time is not being glued to your phone, to a laptop, in front of a TV, or whatever. It is just spending quality time with each other. And sometimes that's in silence, because your spouse is the only walking, talking, living, breathing person that you could have covenant with. Not social media, not your job, not your girlfriends, not your mama, not your daddy, not your dog. They're the only person. So take the time to spend some quality time with your spouse. Okay. Number 7, know what's important to your spouse. Excuse me. Y'all know I've been fighting a cold. And last week, y'all gave me some good remedies, and I have tried every last one of them. Y'all put in the chat. I just finished drinking some ginger. What is this? Ginger lemon tea. I done had some turmeric. I done had some garlic, turmeric, lemon, honey, and tea. I done had it all. I went to the doctor. They gave me some antibiotics, but they said they weren't going to work because literally I have a virus. So anyway, thank you guys for all your remedies. I appreciate it. But know what's important to your spouse. Because a lot of times we're too busy knowing what's important to other people and what's going on social media, but we don't even understand what's going on with our own spouse that we lay down and sleep with every single day. So know what's important to your spouse, because we're talking about romance, okay? Number 8, sometimes it's good to go down memory lane. Talk about the fun times that you guys had in your marriage. Talk about some of the things that you want to do in the future that you can laugh together. And sometimes you got to just do some stuff that you can just be silly with. Probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe longer than that, it was before Christmas, we went roller skating, right? I haven't been on roller skates since I don't know when. But we had the best time. Gail was stuck on the side of the thing. I had got myself together, but we had a great time, and we could just laugh and talk about how our bones ached afterwards, but we had a great time. So do something fun. And remember this, romance is a daily effort that you do every single day to bring your spouse some type of joy. You don't have to do anything great every day. Just do one thing and be consistent at it. Do one thing and be consistent at it. And for me, I used to walk in no gratitude. I could find everything that Gail did wrong and could tick it off, but I would struggle to find something he did great. So every single day now, for the last 5 years, when he comes to the door and he gives me my hug and my kiss, well, he ain't been hugging and kissing me because I've got a cold and he trying to keep from getting the cold. But every single day, I tell him, thank you so much for providing for us and my family. Thank you so much for getting up every day. Thank you so much for keeping a roof. All of those things, I show gratitude instead of being ungrateful. So romance is what you make it. Romance is whatever you can express to your spouse that is going to feel and make you feel good, and vice versa. So there's no one set of way to be romantic, because obvious for this particular guy's wife, doing flowers and a date night is not romantic to her. So you need to ask the question, is what do you consider romantic? And I guarantee you, if for all of these people that's on here, you're going to get 1,000 different answers. Okay. Hi, Rosalinda. Oh, I'm so late. I watch this tomorrow. Dr. Gail, I have been listening to all your videos when I go for my walk every morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I am feeling better. I just sound horrible, but I do feel better. I appreciate you, Rosalinda. I love all your videos, input. So valuable, should be taught in all the churches. I would love to come and talk to more churches, but let me tell you this. I started this because I was not getting this in my church, right? And when I was struggling, why I wasn't being able to be sexually active with my husband, because I had all of this stuff going on, and you know, all the stuff that we went through in our marriage. I started this for church and to be able to impart into church women. But a lot of churches are afraid when they hear the word sex, and they think that it is going to be perverted. But that's the reason why I started doing what I do. And that's the reason why I have my own conference called Bringing Sexy Back to the Marriage, because I wanted to be able to impart into to faith women what God has put inside of me, and let them know that they don't have to struggle in that area, because he created sex and he said it was good and it was beautiful. And so thank you, but I would love, and have I been had the opportunity to teach at churches? The answer is yes. But would I want to teach in more churches? The answer is yes as well. So again, you guys, thank you for all your remedies. I'm sorry, I'm going into a coughing fit, so I'm gonna get off of here. But I would love, love, love to see all you ladies on Let's Talk About Sex on February the 10th. If you go to my website, gailcrowder.com, it's a banner right there. I would love for you guys to register. Dovaline has already registered. Conchita has already registered. And I would love to see you guys register. I would love, because I'm going to pour in for 2.5 hours. And we're going to talk about everything that has to do with sex. So again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And as we get ready to go into February, you guys think about ways that you can infuse romance, more romance on a daily basis into your marriages. Okay. You know, it's funny here. I'm coming in to learn real true intimacy and was crying out to the Lord about some stuff in your videos popped up. I'm telling you, he's a bad man. Was totally in line with what I was praying for. Oh my God, I thank you so much for that. Latanya, thank you so much for registering. I appreciate you. And again, you guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm getting ready to cough, so I'm gonna get off of here. Again, I'm going to take some more of this concoction, and you guys can, you know, I don't feel bad. I just got this coughing and my nose is running just off the chain. Again, I love you guys to pieces. Please go register. GailCrowder.com. Let's talk about sex. Y'all have an amazing, amazing